All right. This is Lady Myya. Hello, you guys. We are here with another podcast. And I am here in the UK, you guys. We're having so much fun. And we're getting the chance to chat while she's sitting there sipping her tea. She finished it. So I haven't finished my coffee yet, y'all. So, it's just one of those things. Okay, so Ambila Nath, okay? She is a spiritual life coach, a spiritual lifestyle coach. And so, the stuff that she's saying and how the energy, she was giving it to me. She's just like, good energy, good energy. And I'm like, y'all don't know what y'all are in for today. Okay, so without further ado, my Mayan tribe, please welcome Miss Ambila Nath.
Hello, everyone. Wonderful to be here. And I have to say that energy you're talking about is coming from you. So because you're bringing it, it's reflecting on me, and then I'm bringing it. So
y'all, it's going to be good. Y'all just stick around. We got it together. It's going to happen. It's going to be fun. So she's going to tell us about her business, what she does, who she's reaching, and what she's looking for in the future. Go ahead, dear. Your business.
Do you want it all in one?
Well, no, I'm just trying to give the path.
And
so that we know where we're going.
I've forgotten it already.
I know, right? Like, no, not too soon. Not too soon.
Yeah.
I know. So when did you start your business?
Oh my God, when did I start? Well, it depends which business you're talking about. The coaching, I graduated properly certified, because back then you had to have proper certification. It was none of those 6-week calls, online courses, weekend, courses, and then you're a life coach. So I certified in 2003. And in the UK, because I know in America, coaching was around, people knew what it was. In the UK, coaching was only developing in the corporate world. And I had come from a corporate background and literally just left my corporate job to get away from it. So I thought the last place I want to do is go back as a coach in the corporate world and do team building stuff. So I struggled for a number of years to develop as a coach in the UK, because immediately people will think that you were questioning their mental health and, thinking that they had issues. And I think it took a decade for this country to catch up with the rest of the world and understand coaching on a personal level and what that meant. So I kind of was always doing coaching in the background while having other tangible businesses to keep money coming in. And I committed back into full-time coaching around about 2014-15, when things took off online. So all of a sudden the web became a lot more advanced, in the sense that you could do online courses and your programs on there, and Skype had started coming out, so the international market was beginning to open up. So I would probably say properly from 2014-15, when I started retraining on the online stuff to get me more into coaching again.
Okay, so what happened for you to even think that coaching was a good idea?
I have always, ever since I can't even remember how high, but I've always loved people. I've always been intrigued by understanding people and behaviors and body language, and I actually did want to graduate in one of my majors as psychology, but I misunderstood that the
Mm,
college, you call it college, we call it university, the system. So I ended up
mhm,
enrolling in IT instead, and then realizing a lot later down the line that I could have actually done a mixture of both. So anyway, but because I've always been kind of passionate on that level, I followed the route that everybody else follows in life. You do what is expected of you. You go to college, you get a degree, you go and get a corporate job, or something tangible that's going to give you guarantee for life, as
mhm,
parents. And at that time, IT was a big thing. So for 10 years, I followed that route, but always at the back of my mind, I always knew I wanted to do my own business. Wasn't clear what at that time. And then as I started approaching 30, yes, I know I look 20, but I am, a lot older. But as I started approaching kind of that milestone in my life, I thought, okay, this is the time to do it.
right.
And I started going, okay, what do I want to do? And I thought, you know what? I love people. And even before I was aware of what life coaching was, I thought, what can I do? What I want to do?
Mhm,
And so I started looking into, do I need to go back and do psychology courses, as in, or maybe counseling? I didn't want to do psychology because I don't want to do the theoretical part. I don't want to be sitting there doing the experiments and all of those kind of data kind of boring stuff. I just wanted to have the understanding. So I thought if I
mm,
could take that part, which you can't do, that would be great.
mhm,
Counseling, again, I wanted to take the positive parts and not the parts where it keeps people in pain. And I'm thinking,
mm,
how the hell can I do what I want to do, but
right,
not waste so many years,
mm,
learning about it? And then at that time, I was a huge fan of Oprah. Not that I'm not a fan of her now, but in
I
the
love
sense
her.
of her program.
Right.
So I used to watch Oprah, religiously. And this wonderful, wonderful spiritual coach came on, Ilana Benzant, and
Oh,
she
yes,
was
I
and
love
she
her.
was talking, and I was just listening to her, and she mentioned life coaching, and I went bing, 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 and that was it. I was on the internet going, "What the hell is a life coach? How can I
Mhm,
become?" And I found, a course, which was, of course, based in America.
mhm,
So because nothing was around in the UK or Europe at that time, everything was, based there. So I found a course. Took me 3 months to commit because I kept on reading about it. I must have read the website inside out, just
mm,
trying to go, is this it? Because it's a huge amount of money, even for that amount of time,
right.
back to commit to. So, but once I committed, I just knew that was it. And then that
Mm,
was the starting of my path. And
wow.
but yeah, but I am so happy with that decision because
Right.
yeah, it's definitely what I want to be doing.
Right. Oh, I love that. I love that. I love that. Okay. So, what exactly, if you could explain what it is that you actually do, that's going to be like mind blowing, y'all.
So my journey, um, and I'm going to put it into a summary because otherwise you'll be sitting here forever. So my summary was, after leaving the corporate world, I also started going into the spiritual path as well, and working with energies and tarots and kind of opening up my intuition and doing all of that. And so I kind of had two parallel businesses at the side with two different identities because I didn't know how to tell the corporate world I was doing that and without seeming as though I was going mental. But it took me a long journey to kind of,
Okay.
merge the two. So I am a spiritual lifestyle coach. And what that basically means is that I help you to gain clarity, balance, and purpose in your life. So I take away the fear and stress that you have regarding not being able to have the life you want to dream of, not that you want to dream of, but that you dream of and deserve. So I help people with my skills as a spiritual teacher using tarots as well as energy healing, as well as the logical world of coaching to help people, on their path to that clarity and living the life that they deserve and want.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now you're doing the life coaching, you're doing the spiritual lifestyle coaching. And
Yeah.
so with that, like, where are we going to go now with that? Because now with this pandemic, the way that it is and different things like that, like, how have you been able to like maneuver?
Do you know what? My business has just taken off. The pandemic has not affected it because it's not affected me. And I don't mean
Mm-hmm.
it in the sense of health and stuff like that, but in the sense of the limiting beliefs and the mindset.
Right.
Because I used to, for years, be in that mindset of not understanding why is it, others are succeeding and it's not happening for me yet. I'm doing what they're doing. And, even if I'm copying the same templates that they're teaching me, they're making it, I'm not. And it wasn't until it started happening to me that I realized that, okay, this is maybe why it's happening to me, you know.
Mm.
And a lot of it has been on a spiritual as well as logical level, both coming together. So on
Okay.
the logical level, it's been my mindset. It's been my own self-worth and belief regarding myself and what I do, and whether people are going to want it, whether people are going to love it, whether people are going to pay for it. Um, because you want to make money, as
Right.
much as I'm helping people and stuff like that. I'm also running a business. So it was a lot of belief. And it was also that belief of people wanting to listen to what I have to say,
Right.
because I took it for granted that if I knew it, everybody else knew it. So why on earth
Mm.
would they want me? Because it's kind of like me saying to them, okay, I'll teach you how to make tea. And they're like, yeah, but I know how to make tea. But then going, well, actually, if I go to the market that only drinks coffee, and teach them how to drink tea, then whoa, wow. So
Right.
therefore, there are, people out there
Right.
who could be taught how to make tea. So it was kind of building that trust that there were people out there who didn't know what I knew, who,
Mm.
needed that help and needed that guidance. And
Mhm.
so that was kind of my logical journey. But on the spiritual, it was, I suppose, understanding that there's a timing factor for,
Mm.
things to open up and come together,
Right.
because all of the opportunities and the magnitude that the business is, during a pandemic, when everybody
Mhm.
expects everything to, be going in the opposite direction, for me to
Right.
be able to say to people, actually, I'm the success story, that in a pandemic, I'm making so much more than I've made without a pandemic, is true testament to I suppose, the energy and the guidance and me tapping into my intuition
Right.
and following, opportunities that show up for me. Because there are so many times that, your, if you want to call it your mind, if you want to call it your gut, your heart, your intuition, whatever you want to call it, gives you a message or something pings up, and you just go, oh God, stupid spam. And then, you ignore it and, kind of go and carry on with your life. And then
Right.
later on, you think, oh, God, that could have led to something.
Mm.
But just on the spiritual level, I started to open up to all of that a lot more and
Right.
trust it, even when I thought, oh my God, I'm investing in something and it might not lead to anything. It's going to waste my time. But just completely trust it, that all of a
Right.
sudden, it's like after one door, another door, another door, another door. And yeah, it's just,
Mhm.
so it's definitely, I think both have to come together in
Right.
order for, things to start to happen, and people who are struggling to
Mhm.
understand why stuff in life isn't coming together, then you need to be working on both levels,
Right.
to get that answer.
No, I hear you. Okay, so if I was to be right there with you, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And I'm just coming in, I'm like, you know what, Ambila, I just don't know. Like, I'm just all types of lost. You got to help me, girl. what is going on with me? You like, what do you say to someone that's just they just so depleted. They just don't know which way to go. They're either hungry just for, something better and different things like that. What type of direction do you kind of like give or help people with when they come to you?
I help people in the reason why lifestyle is there, and rather than anything specific, is that because of my experience and everything else, and because I've had a multitude of people come to me, I help people with anything and everything. But the major part is the relationship with yourself. So it's understanding yourself, because the root of everything in your life is you. So
Mm,
that famous saying of if you fix you, you fix the world. That is so true, because everything is about yourself. So if something's not working for you in your life, then it's a confidence issue. It's something within you that you need to kind of look into. If you've got people taking, these are just examples, it's not everything that I cover, but if you've got people who are taking advantage of you, then rather than blame them for taking advantage of you, and this is an simple one that everybody gets, rather than them taking advantage of you, it's you needing to step back and say no,
mm,
say no, you can't do that. So that's the root of my coaching, but it also then leads on to people wanting to find love, and people wanting to kind of get clarity in their business and their path, whether it's the right business for them. So but the root is that once they kind of understand what they want and who they are and how they function and how they work, then you're better able to kind of go, okay, this is what you need to do in terms of relationships and finding, someone, or making your existing relationship better. Or if it's business related, then this is where you need to be concentrating on in your business, because if it's not lighting your bulbs, and you shouldn't be doing it, kind of thing. So that's why it's a lifestyle thing, because there's a lot of different elements, but
mm,
I tailor the coaching according to what the client wants. So it's not a generic one fits all.
mm,
I start off with always the basic of, let's have a chat.
mhm,
Why is it that you are where you're at and what you're feeling? And I only take clients after, if you want to say, having a chat with them. I don't like to call it interview, but having a chat with them, because from that, I pick up whether they're ready. I
mhm,
don't want to be working with somebody and just taking somebody's money just for the sake of me, benefiting, when I know that you are not ready for it, but you kind of feel you should be. So I'll kind of
mhm,
guide them into going, you know what, stick with me, follow me,
mhm.
link with me, connect with me,
Right.
get my newsletter. I put out a
Mm,
lot of free videos and content and things like that. So, hear me out, because sometimes just those things might just help you.
true.
You might not need to get so intense so quick. Maybe it's
Mhm,
sometimes, it's kind of like, yeah, no, let me hear what you've got to say. Let me trust you. Let me, build that. And I'm okay with that. I'm not
mhm,
a pusher that you've got to work with me because I insist on it. I'm a connect with me, be my friend, be my pal, get to
mhm,
know. When you want to work with me, you know exactly where to find me then. So
mhm.
I work with that energy. But
Right.
if somebody came, completely lost, wanting to know, I would first of all want to know what it is that they want help in, and then I
Mm,
can tailor the coaching accordingly. So if
okay.
it's I'm lost because I don't know what to do in my life, it's like, yeah,
Mm,
okay, let's find you direction. I'm lost
mhm,
because I want a relationship. I don't understand it. Okay, we know that direction to go. I'm lost
mhm,
because my business isn't working, whatever. Yeah, we know, where to go. And if they come with all three, which my tarot clients, because I do each one individually as well as within my coaching, then
mhm,
it's like, okay, we're going to go in all three areas. So I follow
mm,
an intuitive path, because every session I'm talking to them gives
mhm,
me an indication of which session to lead on to. So it's not like a 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 1 to, 20 plus. And it's like, okay, I need to go for one. Oh, right, I'll need to go to 15 now, and, kind of pick and choose, so that whatever's coming up for it, that's what we work on, so that we're using it as a stepping stone to get you to the end, so that hopefully when you finished working with me, you're like, yes, I've got the clarity I need, I've got the direction, I know exactly where I need to go, and I know who I am. And that's the core of it all.
Okay, so all right. You are now, this is the moment it's happening. Okay. This is the moment that you are talking to the people that want to hear or maybe contact you for their emotional being. What is it you're offering? Give me a commercial, if you will, about Ambila Nath. Let's go, girly.
Okay, let me prepare myself. All right, commercial coming up. Okay. Hi, guys. My name is Ambila Nath, and I can help you in your life to gain clarity, purpose, and balance by intuitively helping you and guiding you to being who you are, so that you can get the life that you deserve and have dreamed of. So if you are stuck wondering why your life isn't working for you, why it's working for other people, and you have a lot of whys happening in your life and not enough of the yeses, then I'm your girl. I'm the person you need to come to, because I'm not about the money. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not all free. But at the same time, the whole point of working with me is for me to help you, to guide you to really trusting yourself. But we work at a deeper level. So we go deep because it's spiritual. We're doing energy healing. We're shifting those blocks. We're really, really making shifts happen. It's not just me doing the talk, but you're going to be doing the walk. So if you are feeling stuck, you're wanting more questions answered, then link in with me, connect with me, book a call with me. It's just a chat like we're having now. And I will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have. And I really, really look forward to connecting with you in any which way you're ready for. How was that?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hoorah. That's what I'm talking about. That was amazing. Okay. I might have to put that at the beginning. Like, okay. Put that right there. She was doing it. She had to say what she was saying. I understand now. So it's just like, okay, now you got it all. You got the full package, the one-stop shop with Ambila. You're just there. You're just doing it. You're doing the work. You're putting in the work. And she is right there to guide you to the proper place, you guys. You know, sometimes we get a little, discombobulated. I love that word. I don't know why they don't put that in a dictionary. That's the whole word. You get a little frazzled.
Yeah.
Let's be proper. Frazzled about, your life situation, your home situation, your work situation, or just general, business, just trying to, they say mind your own business. And I'm like, I am minding my business. I'm really trying here. Like, oh my goodness. But I think it's really, really awesome that you have the opportunity to help so many people, and we need it. A lot of people are not, dealing well with the pandemic at all. Some people are like, well, what else am I supposed to do if I can't, see people, or if I can't, work, or what have you, because a lot of people, I have an autoimmune. I can't go nowhere, but I'm still working, you guys. Like, I'm here. I'm ready. I'm diligent. I'm like, I just got to do it. I got to go and get it. And I got to be like, Ambila, let's do it together. And we're going to do it, y'all. I'm telling you, it's going to be so much fun. Okay, so she's just as goofy. She's playing a role. She's really doing it. She's doing the world. But we were having so much fun just talking before we got on here, you guys. And it was just, how I do. I always talk. I'm always doing something. And so, coming across her spiritual talk, and it wasn't to the point that was religious, nothing like that, but just the energy and everything that she was pushing out, it was just like, yes. Sometimes you can talk to a person and they can suck you dry, okay, and then you be exhausted, you're like, oh my god, they took all the energy with them, like, oh my goodness, well, I hope you have a great day because you took all of my. So I understand completely, you trying to shift and help people and different things like that. I know that's exhausting, but at the same time, it's needed, it's warranted,
Mm.
for the time in which we're in. So, my dearest, how can they get a hold of you?
I am so easy to find. I am very simple, easy. If you're on social, I'm there with you. So, how to find me? Ambila Nath. That's it. That's all you need to look for. Ambila Nath, and you'll get my Facebook come up. So, Facebook is at BU with Ambila. LinkedIn is Ambila. Instagram is Ambila Nath. Sorry, LinkedIn is Ambila Nath. Everything is Ambila Nath. Our website is Ambila Nath. Email is Ambila Nath. So very simple. No complexity, no other playing with words. Just Google my name and I'll be there. But the most active places, Instagram and Facebook. So if you want to really, really find out more about me, connect with me, see a lot more of my lives and socials, um, link in with Facebook or Instagram. And of course, my website has all of my blogs, interviews, and articles that I've written.
Yes. Woo! Okay, so y'all, I'm gonna have to ask her to probably give a sister a commercial because, like, her voice and her spirit and her energy is just off the charts. I'm telling y'all. But I mean, you guys can, have a piece of Ambilla too. Just get a hold of her on any of her platforms and different things like that. So, Miss Ambilla, what are your last words to my Mayan clan?
I would love to say to all of the people watching, all of the people who ever connect to this and connect to Lady Myya, who brings in such immense energy and everything else. One, if you're feeling lonely, if you're this pandemic and everything else around it, because it just feels as though it's never ending, please, please, please gravitate to people like Lady Myya, and myself, if you wish, who bring in that energy, who bring in that positivity, who show you that love, but also want to connect with you on an authentic level. You're not alone. Yes, you are physically alone because you can't have people in your homes and stuff, but you're not alone because we live in an age of technology and Zoom and things. So please, please reach out. Please connect with us. Please connect with your neighborhood, your friends, family. Keep that connection going because it's that brings your energy up. Everything else will lead on from that, but just gravitate to the positive and leave the negative behind. That's what I would say for now.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so much energy. I'm sorry, you guys. I haven't even finished my coffee, just letting y'all know. But I'm telling you, like, I'm just rare to go. Like, I want all the energy. Come on, you guys. You can have this energy too. She does readings and she reads your energies and she reads the tarot cards and then she'll read you and make you just pop. Like you're going to be the best you that you could ever be. She's a recharger. A recharger.
I like it. I like it.
She's a recharger. So everybody is just drained. So much in the world is going on and it's just like, oh my gosh, what do we do? Our shoulders are slumped. We got bad posture and whatnot, and we can't. So now we're looking at, hey, Ambila, we need your help, girl. We need to get over there and talk to you. And I love it. I love it. I love it. Listen, there's so many things that we can do together. Okay. So I'm going to have an Ambila corner and we're going to figure something out. I know her situation is like, she's in the UK, of course, you know, it's 2 p.m. where she is and 9 a.m. where I am. Okay. And this is at the time of the taping, but I'm telling you, like, I am ready. I'm so ready because like, she just gives you so much energy. I got my chair shaking. You know? I feel like a puppy. Ooh. But I'm telling you, it's so much energy, so much fun. And I'm just like, you know what, you guys, I appreciate y'all all the time. Okay, so I'm saying this, right? I do this because I want you to see that someone else was able to step out on faith and do the work. They did the work and they are happier. Now you may have it in your mind that you want to do one specific thing, but it doesn't give you that joy. Look to someone that can possibly rear you in the right direction so that you can, because now, you know, I know Ambila, she definitely can give you suggestions. She can give you things that you haven't thought about in a while. Like, oh, well, you know what? You're good at this. Oh, who did your hair? Have you done hair before? How about you do hair from now on? Like, why don't you just try a couple people? Ask them if they want their hair done. See if it fits like a glove. You know, sometimes you just need that thing. And she'll just give it to you, y'all. She'll just give it to you. She'll be like, yes, you can do this. You can do that. Try it, do it. And especially if you're stuck, you know, I do this because people are stuck. Some people are just stuck in that rat race and they're like, you know, this is what I've always done. But you got to step out of the box sometime, right? I got rid of my box like 7 years ago, y'all. I'm just saying, you know, because nobody got no time. I'm not trying to do nobody box. Don't cap me. I tell you, but at the same time, you know what? Why not? The possibilities are endless. If you don't put a cap on it, do you understand how much you could actually do? You could do so much. I mean, everything but fly. Okay? I mean, everything else. Definitely. But I'll tell you this, I appreciate you, Miss Ambila, for just being here. I thank you for your time, effort, energy. Thank you. This is so much fun. I can't wait. Like I've had to just like give her a call and be like, hey girl, what you doing? You know, I don't have international. We gonna have to talk on Zoom.
Yeah. We are now connected. We are now definitely connected. Yeah.
I'm excited, so excited. And I think this is such a wonderful relationship that we are having. And you guys, hey, get to network. You never know who you can talk to that can get you to the next level. You know, even if you already have your business. Understand that because like I have a business. Then I'm talking to Ambila and I'm like, oh my gosh, I could go in so many different areas and so many different places. And so much is being open to me because of where I am and I'm willing. And so my word for this year is intentional.
Yes.
I love it. Come on, y'all. Be intentional. Come on. Intentionally. Exactly. Go ahead.
I was going to say, make sure you do have a word for the year. Mine is abundance.
Ooh. I love it. I love it. Look, I talk to my Oprah every morning and I'm like, look, honey, we got to get on the ball. We got to do some stuff. Oh, I need to do some other stuff. Okay, I'll do that. So be intentional. Like she said, you said prosperous?
I said, yeah, abundance. Yeah.
Abundance. I love that one. I think that was my word like in 2007. 17. It's 17. That was a very interesting year, I will say. But when you set your intention and abundance and restoration, a lot of times we just gotta reuse and clean up some stuff so we can get to the next level, and we can do that together, you guys. Come on in.
Exactly.
And yes.
And it's important every day to show up. You've got to show up. Whatever you're doing, whether you like it at the moment or not, just show up. Because in itself is bringing in energy.
Yes. I love it. Okay. You like it. I love it. That's all I'm saying. All right, you guys. Okay, so you got all her information. She gave you, a quick, intro, which I think is absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to give you back for that one so you can use that as your commercial. But we're going to end this. And so you guys, we love you. We just want you to do better, be better, not do better, because some people feel like, you're just trying to make you do stuff. No, we don't want to make you do anything. If anything, we want you to be able to do better. So there's so many opportunities out here, you guys. Please do not take them for granted. You have a talent. You have a gift. The spirit being, God, gave you something. Because if you don't have that thing, then you would surely die. That's what it say in the Bible, y'all. I'm just saying. He said, I didn't say it. And so if you don't bring something and you don't, help other people or anything to that magnitude, then why are you here? What are you doing? You breathing? You got a pulse? Like, you can't talk to someone and say something positive to them. Oh, girl, you are wearing that bag. Oh, I love it. Oh, girl. Sir, I love your jacket. That's a nice jacket. You got some good taste, don't you? This is why I talk to like 6 people before I leave every Walmart. My husband hated it. He like, oh, Lord, it's going to be a minute before we leave. Now I got him talking to people, which is funny to me because I'm like, he's having a whole conversation with this dude. Okay. But I mean, why not? Be that person for someone else, because you never know what they're actually going through. Yeah. And you saying something to them could really get them through the day, could really get them through the week, and you never know. Like people that are suicidal look like you and me. I'm telling you from experience, because I was at one point. So look, I'm just telling you, they could look like anybody. This could be your next door neighbor or the very next person that you come in contact with. Not that you need to be coming in contact with nobody because, the Basilica stuff, but you can get in all type of groups. There's nothing but groups on Facebook and Twitter and all that other stuff. So you can do what you can do, but I'm telling you, just reach out. Okay, so you guys know this is Living Your Best Life with Lady Myya. And if you want to be on the show, right?
Admin at ladymyya.com or ladymyya.com. That's MYYA. And you know why? Because your homegirl is special. I want to hear your story. Go ahead. You can also text me at 214-529-0980. I look forward to talking to you.